never actually got to meet you. I saw you play once, and I've seen you.
I'm the new bass player for the Minorities. I also play in another band, Smoked Solid Dairy. I'm guitar singer, and Jose plays bass for me. So I guess that means we're like counterparts.
They're counterparts. And then you're also, you do radio with Jeremy.
Yeah, we do the Minority Report with Jeremy. So
it's nice to have you on the show.
Very nice.
Welcome to the Weekly Dish. Isn't this wonderful? Except for Jack's shirt. This is a great day. Jack has a clown on his shirt. It's stupid. And now you guys, what's going on? See, I didn't know hardly anything about Smoked Solid Dairy until Gannon showed it to me. What's going on?
Okay, so that's a lot of fun. Basically, I moved here. All of a sudden, I show up to the Minority Report, and I'm talking to Jose. I had already done music of my own. It's basically, I guess, what you'd call, like, nerd punk. I love punk rock, but I'm also, like, a massive anime fan, so no joke. I dress up like an Asian schoolgirl on stage, and I just sing about all sorts of ridiculous things, like nerd stuff, like having social anxiety and things like that aren't necessarily the most punk rock. Jose just determined, like, one night we're on the Minority Report, and he's like, we had this show coming up with the Minorities, and he's like, yeah, and don't forget, Smoked Solid Dairy's opening for us. I'm like, oh my god, I guess we're opening. I guess we're a band now. And ever since, it's actually started going. We're actually, like, working on, like, some Oahu dates and stuff, so it's actually been working out pretty well.
Right on. So you guys are going to be playing opening next Friday at Waifu Coffee Company? Yeah. I can't miss this, so I need to know.
Exactly. It's a free show. So next Friday at Waifu Coffee Company, December 26th. It's like a 6 to 9 all ages deal. It's going to be like Silver Serenity, One Way Out, then Smoked Solid Dairy, and Minorities are going to be right at the top there. We're all basically a part of this. 4 bands for the price of none.
That's so odd. For the price of none.
For the price of none.
And let's not forget, that is for the CD release of the Hawaiian Punk Volume 4.
Yeah, all the bands on that are going to be on the new Hawaiian Punk Volume 4.
That's so cool.
Absolutely. So it's going to be a very fun show.
I need that so we can play it here on the Weekly Dish. Oh. Well, how are things going with the Minorities?
Oh, everything's good. We've been, still trying to practice, coming up with new material. We're trying to stay sharp.
Definitely been working on lots of dates.
Chris Dak, we gotta give him a shout out.
Yeah,
your buddy.
Dakamania.
Dak is hilarious. Like, he just, at first I thought he was kind of weird, and I was like, what are you thinking? Then I started talking to him like, you are fantastic. He is hilarious.
Yeah, if I get a band, I'm going to ask him to play drums.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He should do comedy. The drums.
How many bands is he in, though?
He's in like 5 or 4 bands already.
I lost count.
He's a good player, that's why.
Everybody, even like the first time we went to record with Kanoa at the PNP studio, he was like looking at Chris like, yo, I got to hit him up. I got to talk to this guy. And everybody that ever, jams with Chris, they always just seem to admire that about him, that he could just adapt to any sound. And he knows how to improvise.
Well, it's like the first Smoked Solid Dairy show. He had to fill in on drums because I didn't know anyone on the side. And all of a sudden, he's just kind of thrown into it. Like, now we have our own drummer, but it's still just like...
He's like, I got this.
He's like, yeah, just last minute, just so that way we actually can function,
That's awesome. So the Minorities, that's next Friday, the Hawaiian Punk Volume 4 CD release show. Thank you to Wailuku Coffee Company for always opening their doors and supporting music. Also, they actually support your show too, the Minority Report.
Yeah, the Minority Report. They're always good supporters of us and just supporters of the scene in general. You always have to give, big thanks to them. Like, we couldn't do it without them.
Jackie and Megan are great. We love the Ohana, Naki. We're gonna play a little El Caminos right now. Do we have time?
Got one.
Yeah, we'll play. It's quick, and then we'll come back and talk story real quick. This is the El Caminos. It's called On the Run. Thanks, guys, so much for joining us. How much time we got left, Jack Attack?
2.5.
2.5 minutes. All right, great. So for Christmas, what do you want?
Honestly, I just want.
He's gonna go sincere.
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna get deep right now. Well, you know what? I actually already got it. I went ahead and bought my ticket to go visit my mom in California.
Aww.
I haven't seen her in about 5 years. So
there we go.
Yeah, long time, and I got my ticket. I got the okay at work, so I'm going.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna be home.
That's my favorite so far. And what do you got, Alec? Better be cool.
I have to give some kind of answer. I would love some nice new pink skirts to wear on stage, an anime body pillow that I can marry someday and settle down with. But in a serious answer, I'm actually going to be visiting my mom just after the new year, so I'm very excited about that.
Yay,
visiting my
mom. Sean, do you partially exchange presents?
Well, I already have an anime pillow, so I don't. Okay. I got that dialed.
So who's your waifu?
Yeah. Totally.
Well, I hope you get whatever you need, Sean. Much love and aloha. Well, you guys, thanks so much for listening to The Weekly Dish, a delightful recipe from Maui's community and entertainment news here every Friday on KAOI 11:10 a.m. 96.7 FM. Listen to us online on theweeklydishradio.com. And yeah, really stoked to have you guys here in the studio. Alex,
Hey.
Dad, Jose,
Glad to be here.
Jackus, Sean Michael, love you so much.
Yo.
Happy holidays, everyone. We'll see you next week for our cookie leftover show. We're going to cruise on out of here with a little Order the White Rose. Rock and roll,
Yes.
guys. Aloha Friday.